Happy day, everyone. It's Amanda here with your teen room scope. This month, I will be using a new deck that I got over the holidays for my sister, the Wonderland Tarot, which I've been wanting for a really long time. It's by Chris Abbey and Morgana Abbey. I love it. So we'll be using that in conjunction with the runes for your reading this month. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do click the subscribe button if you find that I'm connecting with your energy and the messages that are coming through are resonating with you. That way, whenever I upload new videos, they will go to your subscription feed. You can also tap the little bell to set up alerts if you would like to be alerted whenever I upload new content. Be sure to join me for part 2 of this video over on Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from Nature's Whispers Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall for your spiritual guidance. Also, it's a, so your teen love readings are also over there for you to check out. I did use a deck that does contain nudity and sexual situations, though, for those readings. So heads up, for those of you that that's not your thing, you just want to listen to the audio on that and maybe not look too closely at the pictures. So I've been looking for years for a good love-based deck, and I don't know, they're all just a little fluffy puffy for me. I haven't really found one that I connect with. If you want to recommend one, please leave it in the comments. That would help me out. I will check those out. Maybe you could help me on search. So yeah, that's over there. Also, your teen career and finance rune scope is over there too, on Vimeo, to give you a more specific look at that area of life for you. But all of that being said, let's jump into your worry rune scope. Hey there, Virgo. It's Amanda here with your rune scope. Let's jump in to the rune bag and see what's going on with Virgo. Teen for Virgos. What are you up to, Virgo? What is going on? As always, keep in mind, Virgo, these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply to you. Some are going to be for the other Virgos that are watching. If you would like more information or some clarification, you can check out the video for your rising sign as well. That will usually contain some very pertinent messages for you. Or you can always schedule a private consultation with me. That's the only way I can connect with your personal energy. I do those on Skype. They are $80 for minutes. Or if you would like, the 1 year, 50-minute teen personal reading is going to be available through February 28th. We will look at, it's 2 readings basically. We look at the first 6 months with one reading and the second half of the year with another. So yeah, just drop me a line if you would like to set up either of those. But in general, let's see what you guys and gals are up to. Challenger focus, that's where we always start. We've got the 7 of Flamingos, which is the 7 of Swords in other decks. I don't like seeing that. It's not the best card. But it can work a few different ways. I actually kind of feel like some of you are finding out that someone who kind of snuck around behind your back and deceived you is now doing that to someone else, because Soulmate is coming up. And it's like, aha. Pattern repeated. Maybe this is someone you've been told, hey, that person is no good. Maybe even warned this person they didn't want to be hearing you. This could also be you kind of stealing information. I just feel like you'd be being sneaky, Virgo. I mean, it could be somebody doing this to you, deceiving you, because it's coming up as the challenge. But I think for most of you, you're finding out something secret, that someone has done something that maybe they did do to you in the past. But for most of you, it seems distant. It seems like, you know, I warned you about this person. So, and you're trying to figure out your challenge and worry. It's like, do I tell this person? And by the way, Venus, goddess of love, is here, hopefully to give us some information, or especially about love, wisdom and guidance. So yeah, that'd be betrayal. Somebody, maybe you felt like somebody stole someone away from you, Virgo, or someone felt that way that you stole someone away. And now maybe you're finding out, you know, they said this person was bad news, a liar, a cheat, a sneak, and they were right. Or they'd be thinking that about you. Oh, Virgo said this person was a liar and a cheat and a sneak. Boy, were they right. So something's coming to light with the Solu, the rune of the sun, and enlightening. And but this could also mean, like, you know, this could also be you suspecting that someone has cheated on you or lied to you or gone behind your back in some way. But wait before you act, Virgo, because there may be more information coming to light. And if you jump too quickly or jump in too soon or jump to a conclusion too quickly, you're just going to wait and see how it unfolds. Because I feel like you're going to get all the information. You've either gotten, that could be another thing. It's like you've got an inside source. And they're like, you know, oh, you're not going to believe what happened. Somebody's feeding you this information about what's going on. Maybe it's one of your kids. I mean, this could be like also like an ex, and your kids are telling you, you know, mom or dad's doing exactly what they did to you to someone else, or, you know, mommy's got a new friend or daddy's got a new friend. You're like, oh, really? What a surprise. I'm feeling like it's comical. So Virgo, for most of you, I don't feel like this is, you know, you. The good news is that, yeah, while someone maybe, you know, if somebody is deceiving you and it's challenging, at least you're finding out. And Solu is saying, well, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire usually, or where you're getting a little tidbit of information, you're probably going to want to go digging for more, because usually, you know, it's like an iceberg. You just see the top part and there's a great big old mess underneath. So that's the challenge. Secrets being revealed, betrayals, secrets, lies. Or your challenge would be like, I really want to find out what happened, but I got to be sneaky about it. Like, I can't come out and ask. I've got to maybe have to do a little undercover or some stalking to find out what's going on. But yeah, what's coming up in the present here? We've got the 8 of Peppermills, which in the Wonderland deck here is the 8 of Rods. So this is a lot of communication. Could also be the arrows of love for some of you with Gifu. So with Venus here, this has a lot to do with text messaging and digital messages. So Facebook messages, posts, things, Twitter, tweeting at each other. You could have a lot of little passionate things going back and forth with somebody here, Virgo. So there could be some sexting going on at the end of very insert early story. I feel like for most of you, this would have been somebody that you met at work. For those of you that are getting good news about starting a new job, this could be somebody that you meet through someone at work or at work, although I don't usually recommend, if you can avoid it, getting romantically involved with anyone you work with, especially if it's a brand new job, unless you know it's a temporary thing. Then it might be okay. But yeah, if you're planning on this to be your bread and butter. But I mean, like I said, you could be meeting this person through someone else. Those of you that are single, you single Virgos, yeah, you could be meeting this person through someone you know at work, a coworker. We got Mana, so it could be somebody kind of setting you up. Doesn't have to be a coworker. Could also be your mom, a friend or a family member, or another single mom, like specifically a friend of yours that is a single mom, and maybe you are a single mom, so she understands your predicament with dating. She's or maybe it's somebody that, you know, it's just saying she's married with kids, and maybe you're the single mom, and she's like, I know how hard that would be. I'm gonna set her up. I'm gonna set Virgo up, or him, you Virgo guys. Somebody could be trying to maneuver a situation like that for you. Others of you could be meeting someone online, because again, with the connection to digital messages, you could be meeting someone on Facebook, Twitter, any sort of internet group, chat rooms, if those are still around. I used to love going in chat rooms. I should check that out. If there are any good chat rooms that you know of, Virgo, that I should check out, let me know. I used to just like to go in there and chat with people about all kinds of stuff. Not necessarily the sexy dating stuff, but just like the fun stuff. But yeah, you could be meeting someone in that capacity, especially since I just went off on a tangent about it. Yeah, I used to go on IRC. I don't know. Did you go on IRC? Maybe we knew each other. I don't even know if that's still around. I should look into it. But I think a lot of you, because this is such a topic, maybe meeting somebody in a situation like that. But I think a lot of you, because this is such a topic, maybe meeting somebody in a situation like that. But I think a lot of you, because this is such a topic, maybe meeting somebody in a situation like that. 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 But with Gifu here, yeah, this indicates that you could be getting into quite a hot and heavy partnership here, Virgo. And worry. So Venus could be working her magic for you, if not in time for a day. And you know what? We put so much pressure on that one date anyway. If it happens anytime in worry, it's still reason enough to be excited here. But Fehu is here. So that's indicating like, yeah, somebody could be asking you out, making you an offer. Could be a job offer, but also a romantic offer. But yeah, some of you, this could be talking about, this is a new financial partnership. You could be going into a business partnership with somebody. For some of you, it could be family. Like maybe you're taking over the family business, or yeah, you're going into business, starting a new business with with one or two members of your family, or taking over a business because mom is retiring, or mom or dad is retiring. Some may be just under the weather, or maybe they're getting older and it's harder for them for health reasons to keep running something or running a business, and they're asking you to step in, and it's really, with Fehu, could be quite a lucrative move for you and can give you quite a lot of financial independence here, or a chance to have some extra money to save for retirement or invest in other things here. It may not necessarily be like you have to be there 9 to 5. It could just be like, would you want to come in and invest with this and be on the board of directors or something? So interesting. With a startup, a small company, but could be family run, family owned, even if it's not your own family, Virgo. Others of you, this could just be, yeah, a new job offer that you find on the internet. You find a position, you're like, ooh, I've got to apply for that. Maybe you're being sneaky and hiding that you're looking for new work, some of you, and your challenge is to keep it to yourself because maybe you're really excited about this job offer that you have coming in. But yeah, Fehu indicates financial increase, new beginnings, new projects. You're starting a new job, a new gig that will be very beneficial and exciting to you. Others of you, this could just be being promoted at your current job. And again, it's like, I'm really excited, but I can't say anything until it's announced or unveiled. Or maybe someone's letting you know, hey, this is going to be coming up and we've got you in mind for this, but you can't say anything about it. So yeah, you may be really excited. I want to communicate, and you'd be communicating with your family, but you can't really talk about it. But make sure you tell them, don't say anything on social media. If any of your coworkers could kind of see if they shared something on your wall or said anything or hinted around, yeah, it'd be best to not tell anybody here, Virgo, because it could come out and then affect your job offer here, or affect your ability to get this. Now, the help that's going to be available, we've got the Queen of Flamingos. So this would be fire sign energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo, but not always. Could be a male or female with these people cards in these general readings. There's something ending with this person. So this could be like the boss that you were working for, you're going to be leaving because you're getting promoted, or because you're leaving the company, or it could be this person that she's coming up in the upright though. So it could be this person that you tried to warn about your ex, or you tried to warn about, to someone else, and they're finally ending their friendship, ending their relationship. She's walking out the door. And she's not a bad person, but I mean, so this could be your friend ending something. And if you have fire in your chart, maybe you have a fire sign rising, it could be you ending a job, ending a partnership, ending a relationship. But I really feel like for most of you, this is that person you warned about someone else and said that person's toxic, and they're finally like, okay, you were right. I'm ending that relationship. I'm ending that friendship. I'm taking your advice. But I just feel like for many of you, this is not someone you are close to, but they're not a bad person. They just maybe got involved with someone that you knew was bad, but they didn't want to be hearing it. They didn't want to be believing it. And you were just maybe you never had any sort of interaction with them, but it was just maybe, yeah, through your kids or through other family members that you're kind of like, oh, this person got to find out real quick. And you were just kind of waiting for them to see the truth about someone. And now they are, and they're ending a relationship, ending the situation. This could be somebody that you were like, they were really wanting a position at where you work, or they, they wanted you to get them hired on, and you were like, you don't want to work where I work, or you don't want that position, and they were like, oh, I'll do it. I can handle it, or I can, and they're finally like figuring out, I can't, you were right, I can't, this is not a good fit, or I can't take this anymore. The help that's going to be available to you is to just let this person figure it out. Okay, because I feel like for many of you, you've already said something to them. You already gave them the advice. You already gave them the warning. And trust me, whenever what is going on and worry is happening, your words will be ringing in their ears. They've probably had warnings from others as well. But yeah, it is kind of the advice to just let this person figure it out. They don't need any help from you. But it'd be hard for you again. It's like you're wanting so bad to communicate about something, Virgo, and worry, but you just, I can't say anything. Because the right thing to happen is for this person to just exit on their own, no matter what the situation is. So yeah, the biggest help to you is going to be keeping mum and just letting somebody leave something behind, a situation, a relationship. Now, this could also be somebody helping you leave something behind. This could be a new boss, or, this person could be offering you this new job or this new promotion. It could be the person telling you, kind of whispering in your ear, hey, this job's going to be open, and they really have you in mind for it. So it could be somebody giving you the secret information, telling you the secret. It could also be somebody that's retiring or like moving out, and that's how you're going to be able to move up. But they're like, I don't want anybody to know. Or maybe they're going to another job, but they haven't announced it yet. So it's like, yeah, you got a really exciting secret, Virgo, but you can't really say anything right away in worry. What must be accepted? We've got the Three of Peppermills in reverse. So this is the Three of Wands. And it's like, yes, I'm leaving, but I can't leave yet. I know what's happening, but I can't quite do it yet. There's some sort of delay. Something has to be rectified or finished up. Someone else has to leave. More information has to be revealed. More information is needed. More communication is needed. And then the shift or change will be happening. I will be leaving. Someone else will be leaving. You know it's coming, but it's like not everyone knows. So Virgo, you're on the inside of the information. And I just feel like, yeah, there's like this sneaky. It's you've got the inside info or the heads up for what's going to be happening regarding a big shift or change, someone leaving, you leaving, a relationship, a job, a situation. Some of you be planning to move in with your honey, but they have to first like end another relationship. That could be another, maybe this fire sign is the one, your honey, and they're ending this other relationship, but it's like you got to wait for that to be worked out a little bit more, and you be moving in together. This has a lot of associations, the Eight of Rods, with travel, and so does AWAS. So I mean, you could be like waiting for the word, like give me the word and then I'm going to move, or maybe they're going to come see you, or you're planning to move. You're making plans, and that's why you're looking for a new job, or they are. So that they can move and be, if you're in a long distance relationship, move and be closer to you, especially if you met on the internet, So there could be a visit happening. Maybe you're visiting for a day, or somebody's coming to visit you, Virgo. That'd be pretty cool. But if you're single and looking, internet or through someone especially a coworker or someone that, or a family member, the outcome is the Knight of Hats in reverse. So the outcome of it could have something to do with water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. In the reverse, this is a seducer, a player type energy for sure. Manipulative, deceptive, liar, sneaky. They've either used someone or been used, but if they were used, I mean, with this kind of energy, if this is who they are, it was like their karma. They had it coming. So I feel like for any of you, this is that person that you were telling somebody about. Like, you know what? Stay away from that person. They are no good. This person didn't listen, but now they figured it out. But this is like their own actions kind of like coming back to haunt them, or the same thing that maybe they've done, a taste of their own medicine. That is what I'm looking for. That was cliche. Someone's getting a taste of their own medicine, and it seems to be this person. But now this person could be coming to you, Virgo, and being all like, oh, woe is me. I was the victim. And you're going to be like, oh, no, give me a break. How many times did you do this to me? How many people have you done this to? This is somebody who has a real talent, though, for no matter how bad they treat other people. It's all about when someone retaliates and actually does kind of give them a taste of their own medicine, they're the victim. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Let's back up. Hold on a minute. Where did this originate? You know, who did what first? So yeah, this could be like this person coming back to you, Virgo, and being like, oh, feel sorry for me. Can I use you again, Virgo? You'd be like, nah, I met someone on the internet. I'm going to go move and be with them. You know, I'm with somebody like this who's open and honest and even bluntly honest about things. And they are a great communicator. You know, they don't hide things from me or deceive me or lie to me or cheat on me. So no, I don't think so. But yeah, this could be somebody kind of trying to come back and take advantage of you, Virgo. And if it is somebody from your past, you could be susceptible to that. You know, everybody's different. I mean, for the most part, I feel like most of you are standing strong and you're like, no way, no day. But there are a few of you that could be susceptible to this. And, you know, it could be somebody that you never thought you'd hear from again, or that you never thought would come back. But again, remember their nature. Don't allow yourself to be the one that's cheated on or lied to, especially if it's happened before here, Virgo. Same thing with someone new coming in. I mean, you know, if they're, you got to wait and get to know somebody, right? Make sure they are who they say they are. Because if this is someone new that's come in and they're a water sign and things just aren't adding up, there's always delays. There's, you know, you're always waiting on them to get it together, or you know, if they're unavailable, consistently unavailable, that could be where we're back to. You are the one being tricked. But I feel like for most of you, you've been to this show enough to know and not be taken advantage of again. So that's what I see here for Virgo. Meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Nature's Whispers Oracle. I want to see if we can get additional wisdom and guidance for how to handle this energy for you in the month of February. That link is below the video. I'll see you over there. I'll see you back here next time.